everyone and welcome to Simple Cooking. Today we will make Algerian flatbread. It's also called kisra. For that you're going to need about 2 cups of semolina flour. I like the Bob's Red Mill semolina flour, but any semolina flour is good. You will also need olive oil or canola oil. Today I'm going to be using canola oil. You will need about a cup of warm water. With the semolina, that's tricky. You'll see once we mix it that sometimes you need a little less, sometimes you need a little more. That depends on your flour. In the warm water, I put about 2.5 teaspoons of yeast, dry yeast, and a little bit of sugar just to proof the yeast. And finally you're going to need some salt. So now let's mix it all together and I'll see you in a minute. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to mix the yeast with the warm water, the 2.5 teaspoons about. Or if you want to use a package, you can use a package. So now in that, I'm just going to put a little bit of sugar just to prove it. Alright, just like so. And then you mix that. Just like so. And just let it sit and wait till it's proved. I'm going to just let that sit a little bit. So now in my KitchenAid mixing bowl, I already put the semolina flour, as you can see here. Now with the semolina flour, I'm going to mix the oil. Measure about 2 tablespoons. 1, 2. Let's make it 3 actually. Okay. That should be about right. And we're going to add salt now to your liking. I would say about for 2 cups of semolina, I would use about 1/2 teaspoon of salt. If you like it more flavorful, you put a little bit more. That's about right. You don't have to be super accurate with this. Okay. So now we're going to mix the yeast mixture into the semolina. Okay, so now we start mixing. It's great to have a KitchenAid because it does it all for you. Now the only tricky part is that you have to add the water slowly. Okay? It's not like regular flour. Regular flour, you add everything at once and it will all be fine. But with semolina, it's a little bit different. You add the water slowly. Okay, just a little bit. You see it comes together, then you add a little bit more. Just gonna add just a tiny bit of water. You may wonder, oh wait, no, I didn't use all the yeast. That's okay, we don't need a lot of yeast. It's not so critical as in other bread. You don't need a lot of yeast when you're making the flatbread. Now it looks nice and off the side. Now I'm going to check with my hands if it's nice. So here I'm going. Just put a tiny bit of oil in the bowl, just so you want to make sure that the dough doesn't dry out while it's rising. So here you go. You just coated the dough. You coat it with that oil, just like a tiny bit. And then you're going to put a towel. So you put the towel on top and let it rise for 30 minutes. So now we have our dough that has risen for about 30 minutes. First thing is I roll it out, like I already did. Roll it out like so, like a long bread shape, I would say. And then you cut it in pieces, about like hand size. From this dough you probably get like 6 or 7 pieces. You want to make sure they are about even. I might cut them smaller later, depending. Now, then you're going to take a small bowl and you're going to put a little bit of canola oil in there. Then you're going to put that canola oil and sprinkle it like on a pan. I use a crepe pan. So you sprinkle a little on there, and then you sprinkle a little bit on your countertop, and then you flatten your dough. Don't make it too flat. So just a little bit, so you get a nice round shape. Okay, there you go. That's a good shape. You're going to heat your pan. I put it on medium. Now what you're going to do is, you're going to take a fork and you're going to like pinch it, just like so. So it doesn't bubble up. That's why you do that. Okay. Oh, now it's really coming nice. See like the brown patches now? That's what it should look like. Don't want to make it too hot because then it browns too quickly, and if it browns too quickly you get black spots on there. You don't want that. Oh, and here is your finished Kisra Algerian flatbread. Enjoy, bon appetit. I hope you like it, and if you like it, please say so in the comments, and if you'd like it more, then subscribe. Thanks. Bye.